To truly break a narcissist's heart and continually weaken their hold, you have to start by understanding the way their mind operates. Narcissists don't care about love in the genuine sense. What they seek is power and control. Their self-worth is heavily tied to their ability to dominate others emotionally and psychologically. So, the real threat to their heart lies in shaking that sense of control. The first and most powerful blow to a narcissist comes from reclaiming your sense of self. Narcissists thrive by invalidating you. They chip away at your confidence through subtle insults, passive-aggressive remarks, and manipulative behavior. Their goal is to make you doubt your worth so thoroughly that you begin to invalidate yourself. If you believe you're unlovable or broken, it makes you easier to control. Someone who won't resist, someone who sees themselves as beneath them. But if you begin to accept yourself, value your qualities, and recognize your struggles without shame, you become immune to their attacks. When you stop prioritizing their needs above your own and start trusting your gut instincts, their manipulation loses its power. Narcissists hate when their influence begins to fade. If you don't define your own value, they will do it for you, and always to your detriment. Another tactic is to slow down any attempt they make to fast-track a relationship. Narcissists often push for rapid emotional intimacy, talking about living together, marriage, or having kids within weeks. This isn't because they're deeply in love. It's because they want quick access to control and loyalty. Recognize the charm for what it is, a tool. By setting the pace and insisting on taking your time, you disrupt their strategy. You force them to play by your rules, and that's something they can't stand. Emotional detachment is another devastating weapon against a narcissist. They feed off your reactions: anger, sadness, confusion. These emotions tell them they still have control. So, when you show no emotion, when you stay calm and unbothered, no matter what bait they dangle, it breaks their illusion of power. Being emotionally neutral, not giving them the satisfaction of seeing you shaken, leaves them powerless. Firm boundaries are essential. A narcissist needs someone who won't say no, who will bend over backward for validation. Refuse to be that person. Know your limits and enforce them without guilt. When you're no longer easy to manipulate, when you become someone they can't push around, they feel rejected, and rejection cuts them deeply. Lastly, don't take the blame for their behavior. Narcissists are masters of deflection and will pin their issues on you. They'll make you feel responsible for their outbursts, their lies, their failures. But remember, they hid their intentions. They deliberately kept you misinformed. You didn't choose to be manipulated. They chose to manipulate. Own your innocence and stand by your truth. When they realize you're no longer available as their emotional scapegoat, it breaks them more than you can imagine. Each of these acts chips away at the narcissist's false sense of superiority. The more you grow, the more confident and independent you become, the less they can control you. And that, to them, is heartbreak in its most unbearable form.